What's up? What's up? Oh, where'd everyone go? There. All right. Welcome to my nightmare. Now, what's up, everyone? Rock Jam, Sly Angel, Ratty, Annie, Gina in the house. Phoenix, can you get her? Just call her and shut my door. Take Booga.
What?
Take Booga too. All right, don't take Booga. Just get Karma out. Hey, Grandma Rose. All right, shut my door. Perfect. So, sorry I haven't been live the last couple of days. I've been busy. I've been working. So, I do want to let people know, subscribers, I am sorry your package is not got out yet. I had to wait for boxes. So, we got them today, thankfully. And my conversation about the boxes was pretty funny. It was like, who's on first with Phoenix? He's like, Mom, what's in the boxes? I'm like, boxes? He's like, no, what's in the boxes? I said, boxes? Mom, because they're like huge. Mom, what's in the boxes? I said, there's boxes. Oh, there's boxes in the boxes? I said, yeah, there's boxes in the boxes. So it was like, who's on first? But yeah. So we got boxes in today. That's why I love Uline. It's like 1 day delivery. They're crazy on shipping, but they get you boxes the next day when you realize, oh my God, I just ran out. So, and then I'm having a little trouble with those of you that bought the squeezable melts. So I'm letting you know here in case everyone that bought them is from here, and they might not be, but I'm going to put it out there anyway. These squeeze bottles, you have to, the first time you got to squeeze it hard because it's such a small opening and then it comes right out. So yeah, I screwed them up a couple of times, but we got them now. We got them right now. So that's why some of the orders are delayed. I apologize, but I think we got it right. I get the hiccups now. I just like woof down food. And then tomorrow, once I get all these orders completed, then tomorrow we're going to do another sale. Yay, we love sales. And I have to order, I'm out of Baccarat now. Like there's a couple of scents I'm out of over the last couple of days. So I have to order more. But I do have some other scents coming. So, how are you doing now that I got all that out of the way? So I'm going to say scammers everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's another scammer. And guess who's always been right about them? Yep, me. I have such a good fucking track record in this community. I don't think I've been wrong. Well, I've been wrong the opposite way. Like the first person we're going to talk about tonight, I would have never seen this one coming. Not in 1,000 years. So let's talk about it. Yup. We all know who Yup is. She was Jones's mod up until I think yesterday or the other day, whenever this info came out. This one took me by surprise. I didn't see this one coming at all. Mainly because it's a sub. Hey, True Texan, hiccup for a super chat. No, that was fake. Did you get your stuff yet? And I just never saw this one coming. There was an email that went out, and this one I take to heart. Like Sinner, I don't take to heart. It's not personal with me. Sinner being a scammer really has nothing to do with me other than it's funny. But this one I take to heart. Is there anyone not familiar with the drama surrounding Yup in the last 2 days? Because if you're not familiar with it, we're going to get into it. just to give you some context, and obviously, you guys are my peeps, you know this already, but we're going to reiterate anyway. November 2nd of 2023, I can't believe it's 2 years already, but November 2nd of 2023, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Stage 1, not in the nodes or anything. Very simple procedure to remove it. Do I personally believe I'll probably die of breast cancer or cancer? Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to die of. Do I think I'm going to last another 20 years? Absolutely not. Would it be nice if I did? Of course. But I think I'm on borrowed time. And once you have breast cancer, they say that, you know, they really only have studies for like up to 10 years. So all the studies, oh, if you take this medicine, it's only for 10 years. Then after that, you're kind of on your own. So that's why I say, do I think I'm going to last till I'm 90? No. 70, if I'm lucky. 60, I'll live past 60. But I don't see myself living like my mom, where she's in her 80s. I just don't. Hey, Aussie. And that's okay. I'm totally okay with it. I've lived a great life, so I'm okay with it. But cancer is something that even though it was very simple lumpectomy and they got rid of it and chemo and, radiation, and that's what 2024 was. Cancer is a part of me. And I don't take it lightly. If I see someone or I see a breast ribbon, a breast cancer ribbon, it means something to me. Like, I live that. So when I hear people scam cancer, it rings a bell with me like, oh, hell to the no. You can scam other things, scam a lawyer, scam whatever. But if you scam cancer in this community with so many people that have gotten breast cancer, that's a problem. It's a personal thing with me. Then it affects me. It's just personal. So someone in Patreon had showed me that Yup, who was just a sub, not even a creator, just a sub. Mod, I keep saying he, I think it was a girl. Well, yeah, a well-respected sub, kind of like Bad Wolf. No, like a well-respected sub, somebody that you think it just is an all-around good person. That's what you think. Hey, Criminal Med, that's what you think. Every time people think that way, the person turns out to be a scammer. I'm just saying, that's what it seems like. So, Cash, who for some reason I can't place, I think she started with Queen Bee and then went to Jones Inn. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I think it went down. Because I remember seeing her when I was friends with QB. I could have sworn I saw her there, and then I remember seeing her at Jones Inn's. So she must be, I've never spoken to her, so she must be a very nice person. And posted something the other day. Oh, she still hangs in QB. All right, I don't know. And posted something the other day or yesterday that took me by shock, and I wasn't the only one. And I'm going to read it in a second. I also want to say, people used to think I was a bitch when I would hear that this Patreon was asking other Patreons for money, or, this Patreon, and people would think I was a total bitch because I'd be like, guys, this stops now. Like, nobody should be taking money from other Patreons. And people thought I was like the worst person in the world. Like, I was the biggest bitch, blah, blah, blah. But the reality is, now, other places didn't stop that or didn't know what was going on, hence Ask Bombshell. but they didn't know what was going on or what was going on behind their back or anything. So I had said, you know what? I'm glad that other people are noticing, like, hey, you can't fucking ask, other members for money and stuff. So they do it behind the scenes. And lo and behold, I guess that's what Yup was doing. Now, to everybody else, Yup just seemed like a normal person, like just, everyday great sub, good person, good girl, good guy, whatever it was. Okay. So let me get to Cash's post. Sly, can you link it to me at Patreon? I'm so bad. Wait, I'm in there. I'll scroll up. Oh my God, have you guys been watching Love TLC? Holy shit. Why don't I see it? Oh, it was after this. Yup is one of it was Jones's mod. Cash is a guy, Yup is a woman. Thank you. Oh wait, Cash mods for Sinner, doesn't he? He or she? Yeah, Cash mods for Sinner. That's where I've seen him. Right? Hey, I'm normal. Listen, compared to the people around here, I'm pretty fucking normal. I don't thank you, Encino Man. I don't need therapy. Hold on. Slayer rocked him. Why don't I see it? Here it is. I got it. Fucking dumbass I am. I'm the one that posted it. Okay. Do. Yeah, but I knew he modded for someone. Okay. So Cash said, if anyone is given money to a creator and regular live chatter called Yup, then report it, please. For the sake of the dinosaurs. Now, that must be an inside thing. I don't know. Her current tally of scamming through cancer appears to be around 4,000 verified, but suspect more. Now, here's my questions. I don't know how they would verify that. I really don't. I don't know. So again, this is all allegedly, but I don't think Cash would put that out there randomly. I don't think he would just, okay, let me put this out there, because Yup is very liked or was very liked. So to put something like that out publicly, there has to be some merit to it. There has to be some reality to it. Because again, it's not like they had a fight and he's calling out, let's say, Queen Bee or someone that, people talk about. Nobody ever talks about Yup. Nobody has ever said anything bad about Yup. So Cash and Mod, yeah, but I don't watch nonsense, so it's not where I saw him. And so I just can't see Cash making this up, especially when he puts the word in verified about somebody that is very well liked in the community. So that's why, in my opinion, it holds some merit. Because again, it's not like somebody saying something about, let's say, Queen Bee or me or Savage or, someone that people talk about. So, and I look at the source and I don't see why Cash would lie or make that up about, hey, Zoots, about Yup. Because again, Yup is well liked. You don't put something like that out there for someone that's liked without having proof of it. So how they know that it's a $4,000, like, let me tell you, maybe with all the gifts that I got, but I didn't make $4,000. I have a community and I had fucking cancer and I didn't take home $4,000 in cash. So to hear a sub did it, who the fuck are you scamming, dude? Like, wow, did you hit up everyone that has money and say you have cancer? And my other question to Cash is, are you 100% sure they don't have cancer? And how do you verify that? Because a lot of people say, oh, well, I made a mistake, or it was this, or it was that. So, yeah, that's pretty intense. It really is pretty, that's sad. So then some of the comments were, I'm so sorry, Cash. I was hoping it was a rumor last night. You're the, excuse me. True Texan, there was a hiccup. Sorry this happened to you. It only proves you have a good heart and nature. I had heard some things a while back, but never really knew much other than chats in passing. I get the feeling that person has been doing this for a long time, perhaps from community to community. I say that because they seem to have had the emotional manipulation portion down pat. Very sad. I hope they pay you back. Damn, I'm so sorry, Cash. Sometimes it really sucks to have a good soul. However, your intentions were pure, and that means a lot in the karmic world. So I'm curious if Cash actually gave her $4,000. That's a lot of money. Guys, I don't care how much money you have. Don't give a complete stranger $4,000. Boom. Don't do it. Unless you know them. And unless, that's just a lot of money right out of the box. It is. What, you want to go out? Hang on. They just went to take out the garbage, dummy. Go. Go. In or out? So, hey, Brandon, it's pretty sad. Kathy's like, I'm blown away. Is this really Yup? Wow, she's the one always calling others out. Blown away. Sorry, Cash. And that's true. Hey, Suzanne, Yup is the first one to call other people out. Yup was the first one. Like, Yup was close with Crystal. And not close, but like YouTube close. And Crystal usually had a pretty good judge of character. So I was actually pretty surprised when I heard this. And I'm like, I think Crystal would have picked this up if there were any signs about it. Nope. Please do not send anyone money on this platform if you can't afford it. That's true too. I have seen so many people scammed. If you want, you can afford it. Sure. Please protect yourself. Some people have no family and build parasocial relationships. That's true. I've seen that name in plenty of chats, but it's been a while. Thank you for the heads up. I'm sorry if you were hurt. Yup loves to play both sides, and she talks shit about QB in chats and in comments and a bunch of other people, but then shows up in chats as if it's nothing. And yet here she is scamming behind the scenes, doing the very thing that she keeps accusing QB of. Cash, sorry, that hurts. Wow, that's nasty. Scamming the kind-hearted. I can't stand these scammers on YouTube and other social media platforms. It's disgusting what they do to amazing people who have good hearts. I agree with that. Uh, Sammy B. So sad. Cash seems to have a good heart and it keeps me laughing. So for someone to take advantage of his kindness kills me. I almost bought out $2,000 for loaning money to two individuals, the biggest portion being one of the two. I wouldn't normally that, but they were selling a house. I saw proof and boom. She never used the thousands from that house to pay. Sorry this happened. So sorry to hear this, Cashy. Yep, a scammer. I'm gobsmacked. What is wrong with people? So notice who's not in the comments. Yep, is not in the comments. He has not said anything. He has not tried to combat this. Nothing. I've read comments. I'll respond to each one in due course. In the interim, know that anyone who falls victim to a grifter scammer should not feel ashamed. Happens to the most vigilant in all walks of life. But if I help spread some awareness of at least one known, yep, have done our job. Do not lose faith in all. Do not allow deeds of one to deceive you that everyone is bad. But if she has scammed, you do report her to respective apps as Satira, as it's not okay. Really? Yep, indeed. So with the with this and the way Cash is stating it, I'm sorry, but I do believe him. I do. I have no way to verify it, and everything is allegedly, but I believe Cash. Now, whether he lent the money or he knows people that lent the money is totally different, but I believe it. I do. I'm very resilient. Okay. So, yep. I don't know why you're a scammer. If it's true and you said that you had cancer and you didn't, you are the lowest scum of the scum. And that is something that, I mean, obviously a lot of people come back from, but you weren't even a creator. You were just a sub. So you can come back. You don't have to face the music, but I do hope that you pay back the people that you wronged, because that's fucked up. So, especially if you're using cancer to scam people, don't use cancer to scam people. That's disgusting, because some of us have actually fucking lived through it and got through it and may get it again and may not get it again. But St. Jude's is full of people who actually do have it. And the fact that so many people around here have lied about cancer, and I'm talking even bigger creators. I'm not singling out one. Lie about other things. Don't lie about fucking cancer. And I don't mean you should lie, but I'm saying if you're going to pull a grift, don't make it about cancer, especially in this community. Sorry, not sorry. So, I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? So that was scammer number 1. Exactly. No, I mean, you shouldn't scam anyway, but don't use cancer. Don't use any health conditions, because even if, someone here doesn't have cancer, somebody could, know someone that has cancer. You wouldn't believe how many people came forward or even got tested after I got tested. And I got tested because Alicia got tested. Keep the door shut. I don't want the dogs in.
Karma jumped on the counter and grabbed all your chips.
Oh, my chips?
Yeah, the Chinese food chips.
Oh. So, I forgot what I was going to say. It's just wrong on so many levels. I forgot what I was going to say. All right, moving on to the next scammer. I'm going to pat myself on the back for this one, because once again, I'm right. But this is allegedly. Now, sometimes, and I don't always agree, but sometimes an end can justify a means. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I would have ever done it, but sometimes it can. Now, from what I understand, and I could be wrong, but the way I understand it, Queen Bee's bees were fed up hearing Sinner talk about QB every day. Whether he made threats, no threats, that part I don't know. I don't know if there were threats made in Discord and they went, back and forth. I would have no way to know that. I'm not in either one of the Discords and really don't talk to anyone over there. But that's kind of what it sounded like. So 8 days ago, and why this just came out recently, I don't know, because it actually happened 8 days ago. Now let me pull that up. Hold on. Wait. All right, I'm gonna have to do this like one by one. So bear with me. Hold on. Oh. These are not in order. I'll try to put them in order. All right. That's one. Okay. All right. So these aren't in like the best order. Yelp was scamming last holiday season. It started in Jones in Discord. That's how I remember it. I think there was an Amazon wish list. See, but an Amazon wish list during the holidays isn't really scamming. But Cash said there was a cancer scam. That's different than just having an Amazon wish list, in my opinion. Yeah, we wouldn't know any of that. All right. So now this was presented. I don't know who Karma's Coming ×2, but again, this was 8 days ago. It's important to know, due to YouTube not following their own terms of service, because they don't. Hey, Crosley, because they definitely don't. We chose to take a different route. For roughly 2 years now, this particular creator has targeted several female creators. This includes threats of bodily harm, cyber harassment, and stalking. It has only gotten worse. In order to ensure everyone's safety, it was important to gather specific information so they could seek out the right resources to protect themselves. A couple of creators reached out to the family to see if he was an actual threat. I understand that. I do. If somebody is, if you think someone's a threat, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with reaching out to family if you truly believe it. I have no issues with that. I don't care who it is. I have no issues with that. Because you bet your ass, if they really thought you were a threat, they would be reaching out to your family. Now, that doesn't mean dox them, nothing like that. I'm talking just reach out to them and find out, are they dangerous? Are they going to show up at your fucking door, and kidnap you and stick you in the back of a car and take you away into oblivion? Who knows? So that part I don't have a problem with. We mentioned his criminal past and asked if he was dangerous and had the ability to travel to find these women. We also asked if there was some form of a mental health issue that may be playing a part in all of this. We were shocked by their willingness to share exactly who we are dealing with. Now, mind you, they didn't record. I mean, they may have recorded. I don't know. They'd be smart if they recorded it. But if they did record it, it didn't go on Queen Bee's Live. It wasn't like that. That's what I'm saying. Certain things are 100% acceptable in my eyes. Below, you will read part of their response. They were very forthcoming and very concerned for the well-being of those he targeted. They thanked us for reaching out. They thanked us for reaching out and said if there was anything more they could do, they would be willing to give a statement to law enforcement. They were adamant that he should turn himself in and for reports to be made. Now, I don't know what this 6 feet is. I have no idea what that means. Do you know what that means? 6 feet? Always has to have his arms covered so he wears long sleeves year-round, no matter how hot it is. It's now I know. I knew that. But in the letter, she writes we. So that's why I'm saying I don't know who it is. So he wears long sleeves year round, no matter how hot it is. Okay. There is no way that No Wire Hangers would know that if he never said that on a live. Oh, 6 feet tall. Okay. Why, has he said that he's taller or shorter? He's a crazy drunk, which we all know. Well-known liar, that we know. Projects his own behavior towards others, that we kind of know. Military status, never been in combat. Okay, they would not know this. This is not something that someone would make up without having proof to back it up. Has not traveled around the world, which I stated that. Only had a desk job during his service, makes perfect sense. Wasn't able to complete service and was, I think I have that on another one. I'll have to go back to it. Lost all his friends, including those met in the military and most of his family, due to mooching off of everyone for money and places to stay, exact words. Lived with parents and was asked to leave because they just couldn't deal with him anymore. He used to be close with his sister, left a name, and her husband, but even they have distanced themselves from him because of his destructive behavior and taking advantage of them. His sister would not bail him out of jail if he rode his non-existent motorcycle to QB's home to kick her door in, as stated by Lemon. I don't know why they call him Lemon. Was arrested for criminal mischief, tampering with property because he broke into someone's house while drunk, thinking it was his, and pissed and shit all over their couch. Police were called. He was arrested and put in jail. His father refused to bail him out. They have reported your correct info to aid in reporting you to LE for your dangerous threats and actions. They know you have a monetized channel and now have your channel link and have reviewed your content and know exactly what you've been doing to these women, which includes threats of bodily harm, stalking, and harassment of them, their families, their children. They said they would be shutting off your phone since they're the ones that pay for it. These women need to call the police immediately. He needs to pay a price for his behavior and threats of violence per the family. It was quite the conversation. Maybe it's time to log off, Sinner. You're drowning in failures. Stop lying to everyone. Now, there's a bottom attached text or email or something where it says, this is so-and-so Dave's stepmother. Before I can speak to David Sr., as it is 6 a.m. Pennsylvania time, I want to let you know that David cannot drive. His sister will not bail him out. Have these ladies turn him into, and I got to get the rest. Hang on. Oh. So is it under her channel, No Wire Hangers? Instead of me doing these stupid screenshots? Let me see. No. All right, I need an actual link because all I'm getting is Mommy Dearest. It's No Wire Hangers with a Z, right? Here we go. We got it. That was easy. Post. Okay. They posted an hour ago having a full-on come apart trying to convince his subs it's all lies. I agree with that. We're going to get into that. All right. So the family wrote, this is Dave's stepmother. Before I can speak to David Sr., as it is 6 a.m. PA time, I want to let you know that David cannot drive. His sister will not bail him out. Have these ladies turn him into the police immediately. He's 47 years old, for Pete's sake. We don't hear from him much at all, so I don't know what to think. We are not involved with his lunacy at all. If you could call me at such and such after 6 p.m. PA time any day soon, we would appreciate talking with you. Thank you so much for reaching out, so-and-so. Okay, look. I cannot 100% verify that this is not fake. However, this absolutely seems legit. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay? This absolutely seems legit to me because how would they know Sinner even has a stepmother? How would they even know how would they even know that what the stepmom's name is or phone number or anything? If this stepmom left her number, explain to me how that wouldn't be him. That wouldn't be her. If you're going to involve somebody's parents, Like, if you're literally going to involve somebody's parents, guys, all right, here's the solution. Okay, here's the solution. Why? And I said this. Sinner should have called his parents. If it's so fake and everything that said was fake, then call your parents on a live, Sinner. Just call your parents on a live. That's what I did when people told me Pugs didn't call my mom. Oh yeah, mom. I was people heard it. Cuz that's what you do. If people are coming at you, you're going to want to make them look stupid. So all he had to do was call his mom and be like, or his stepmom or his sister, and he wouldn't do it. That's a problem. That's where I see legitimacy. And I also take every step and I look at it and say, that's an awful long scam if they're lying. They went to great lengths. For what reason? What's their motive if they were lying? Think about it. What would be the motive? They're not doing it for views. They're not. How would they even know that Sinner has a stepmom? Like, for real. How would they even know he has a stepmom? How would they know that's not his mom? How would they know? How would they know certain things that they wrote in here? I'll be honest with you. And I'm not saying this for any other reason that I'm using logical facts. I 100% believe this is real. If this is fake, then man, they're good. Because this goes to a whole nother level of information and putting it out there. Oh, he did kind of deny it, Ellie. But then he went back and forth. And he almost sounded like he was caught and didn't know what to say. So he kind of tried to make a joke out of it, try to go over it. Yeah. And all he had to do was call his mom. All he had to do is like, this stuff's fucking crazy. And then call. That's it. And all of this would have been ended. Now, again, this has been up for 8 days. And nobody said anything. So it's not like they were trying to, put this out there. This would have been on QB's channel 8 days ago. Not so much time, 8 days later. And I heard she went over it last night. So it only proves my point. If No Wire Hangers was out to get him and this was all fake, this would have been on QB's channel 8 days ago. See, and here's the thing. So you ask, and that's a good point. Why not call his mom on a live stream? Because now you're getting into doing it for the wrong reasons. Even if Queen Bee would have said it 8 days ago, it would have seemed like it was for views. But this sat. And it seems to me like all they did was just want to make sure that they're safe. And that they don't have anything to worry about. And I I get it. Now, I don't know if they actually called, if they reached out by email. That part I don't know. So maybe it was talked about, Poppy. Sorry, I don't watch all you guys all the time. So, but I'm sorry, I believe it. It's not propaganda. I believe it. Now, am I going to call to verify it? Hell no, not my business. But from what I was told, other people have reached out to verify, and it's been verified. Now, who those people are, am I being lied to? I don't know, maybe. But that's what I was told. If you listen to Sinner and the way he was acting tonight, really confirmed that he's full of shit. And it is true. Now, I'll give you an example. I knew that he did not fly all over the world with the military. I know he didn't, because he's talked about states he's never been in that most military have been. So I knew that he hadn't done that. And I said something to him about it. And then when he talked about it again, then he went live and he's like, oh yeah, I've been all over the world, but I knew he wasn't, because you already said you weren't. I don't know why you're lying about something like that. So when they said that he had a desk job, that makes sense to me, that he didn't fly all over the world. Well, I kind of knew that already. Thank you for the confirmation. Another thing, here's another thing about him driving. I thought this was kind of interesting. So on Sinner's Live tonight, Sinner said, you can check with DMV. I can drive, blah, blah, blah. This didn't say you couldn't drive. This never said that you don't have a license. It said you don't have a car. That's what it said. And nowhere in here does it say that you can't drive. It says you don't drive, meaning that you don't have a car. Poppy, you want to join him? I'm blocked on his channel, so he can be blocked on mine. And if you got a problem with it, you can leave. Bye-bye. Because Bad Wolf is a top mod, and he can bring whoever the fuck he wants to in this conversation. And if you have a problem with it, Bad Wolf will gladly show you out of here. I'm here. Gladly get you the fuck out of here. You're on your last straw anyway. So, just saying. Poppy is I agree, Ellie. I do agree. So, what else was there? Hold on. Okay, we know he's a crazy drunk. The whole long sleeve stuff, I can't, I don't know why. I don't think he's a junkie. I mean, I really don't. I don't think he's a dope dealer. So I don't understand the point of the long sleeves. I truly don't. I don't know. A well-known liar, that I agree with. Projects his own behavior towards others. Possibly. And the reason I'm going through this, could it be a guess? It could. Military status, never been in combat. I agree with that. Why do I agree with that? Because of just because of the way he talks. I don't think that he is combat material. I can't even see him holding a gun, to be honest. I mean, I really couldn't. So that's what they're trying to insert. No, not if it came from the family. If it came from the family, then no, that's what he does. We know he hasn't traveled around the world, only had a desk job during his service. I'll agree with that. Wasn't able to complete service and was discharged, which is probably why he would never show his what is it, DD-42? Hey, Spitfire. DD-42 or something. Is that what it's called? DD-42? Because it would show a discharge. Whether he was honorably discharged, who knows? I have no idea. Couldn't hold a job because he's lazy and doesn't like to work. I believe that. I don't think we've ever heard Sinner have a job in 2-3 years he's been here. Just saying. The one job he did have, he was fired for his crazy behavior, collected enough unemployment money for a one-way ticket to Sacramento, California. How would they know that? I just want to know, how would they know that? Lost all friends, including those met in the military and most of his family. I don't know that. But again, I don't think they can just guess that. Due to mooching off of everyone for money and places to stay, exact words. Lived with parents and was asked to leave because they just couldn't deal with him anymore. He used to be close with his sister and her husband, but even they have distanced themselves. They would have no way to know this. There's no way that no wire hangers would have any way to know this with you. To know this about him. They just wouldn't. I mean, I didn't even know Sinner had a fucking sister. His sister would not bail him out of jail if he rode his non-existent motorcycle to QB's home to kick her door in, as stated by Lemon. Was arrested for criminal mischief, tampering. Father refused to bail him out. Okay. Lied about visiting family for the holidays, as stated by Lemon, nor anytime soon since he barely has contact with family. We don't hear from him for months unless he contacts us for money. Hang on. Go. So you tell my Sinner you can't speak here. That's what I'm saying. I can't speak on his panel, Amanda. He blocked me instantly. As soon as his little buddies, oh my God, Laura's so bad when the shit went down, he blocked me instantly. I was like, wow, really, Sinner? Gotcha. So I blocked him here. I couldn't see him, but someone said he was in here. Well, fuck you. You blocked me on yours. Didn't even give me a chance to speak or anything. So fuck you. Lied about visiting. Yeah, I don't remember if he said that he did visit family. I'm pretty sure he said that he went back to Pennsylvania, but I'm not positive. He does not have an apartment in Pittsburgh, as stated by Lemon. I don't remember if I ever heard him say he did. But again, how would they know that? How would they know that? Thank you, Rock Gem. Lied about visiting family in the holidays, as stated by Lemon, nor anytime soon. He used to have an apartment in Shady Pines, PA, but was evicted due to non-payment of rent. That does not shock me. Now your subs know you lie and grift for money because you're a mooching loser. His dad is not in a biker group, and you did not grow up living amongst heroin addicts, also stated by Lemon. Has he said that or has he not said that? You told your father, now this I also find interesting. You told your father QB was going to show up to their home with a weapon to harm them, that they should have their weapons prepared. Yikes. I can see Sinner doing that. 100%. I could see him doing that. They now know that is a complete lie, and were not surprised to find out it was a lie. They were pissed off that you would try to scare them by accusing someone of something so dangerous in order to get ahead of your own actions and lies. He doesn't own a vehicle and doesn't know how to drive one to get to anyone, anywhere to fight or harm anyone. He does not have any money to sue anyone. I've been saying that for a while. He does not have any money to sue anyone, and anyone who does give him money would be stupid. Well, I agree with that too. They have provided your correct info to aid in reporting you to LE for your dangerous threats and actions. Whoops. They know you have a monetized channel and now have your channel link and have reviewed your content and know exactly what you've been doing to these women, which includes threats of bodily harm, stalking, harassment of them, their families, and their children. They said they would be shutting off your phone since they pay for it. These women need to call the police immediately. He needs to pay a price for his behavior and threats of violence per the family. It was quite the conversation. Maybe it's time to back off, Sinner. You're drowning in failures. Stop lying to everyone. Now, hey, Kim. Now, again, here's a screenshot. I have a very hard time that this is fake. I just don't believe it. I just don't. There's too many little things in here that lean me to believe that this is real. And they did have a conversation. And it could be false, but what's the motive? Where's the motive that this is false? What is their motive by putting this out here? There is none. There's just no motive to get his parents involved, like actually involved. And the stepmother to leave a phone number for them to call. And what happens if they did record it? And what happens if they play it? Are you then going to believe it? Because again, logical deduction tells me, logical reasoning tells me this is 100% legit. $100% legit. Now, let me go one step further. None of this stops Sinner from talking about QB. None of it. You have to understand that. If this was made up and this was fake, then if this was made up and this was fake, this would come back on them and people would lose respect for them. That's not what's happening here, though. Every single thing in here fits on who Sinner is. You can deny it all day long. I'm going to go with my gut. And my gut tells me this is 100% legit. And Sinner's reaction said it all. So you guys can be snowballed. And you guys can, think about it. Why all of a sudden is he not talking about Queen Bee? Why all of a sudden is he not denying it, not calling his parents? All right, let me straighten something out here, okay? Nobody, and I'm not sticking up for QB or people, nobody is fucking obsessed with Sinner. I don't know why he thinks that people are so obsessed with him. Nobody is fucking obsessed with him. The dude has 3,000 subs, and all his subs are either Jones's people or Britney's people. He doesn't have a community. He doesn't have a true following. So I don't really understand why he thinks that people are just so obsessed with him. They're not. This whole like weird fucking, I don't, just weird. Yeah, because they went back and forth. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Davis fam. They went back and forth. And let's not forget how Sinner started. Sinner started in this community because he went after Queen Bee. That's how it started. Queen Bee had no idea who the fuck he was. And he came at her full force. And she was like, what the fuck, dude? Because I don't want to talk to you. And they went back and forth. That's how he even got known to QB's people. Nobody is obsessed with Sinner. If Sinner shut the fuck up, none of Queen Bee's people would talk about him. None. But he protecting Emmy from the Mean Girl Club. Maybe he thought he was, but he really wasn't. Davis Farm does sound like a disgruntled ex. I'll agree with that. I don't know why they've gone back and forth so many times. I really don't. Tinker, yes, he was what? Davis Farm's not a part of this? Yeah, but I don't know. I'm sorry. I see things totally different than you guys. Hang on. I got wonton in my mouth. Okay. It's fucking YouTube. Do you know how many fucking names I've been called? Do you know how many names Bad Wolf has been called? Do you know how many names many creators have been called? And you brush it off. Molly, she's been called fucking hella names. Her husband, hella names. Tiffany, hella names. You brush it off and you move the fuck on. You move the fuck on real quickly. Someone says that you're a pedo. Thanks, bro. Move on. Someone says stolen valor. You know it's not true. Thanks, bro. Move on. I just can't with this pussy bitch shit. Oh my God, he called me a name. So it's fucking the internet. You're never going to see these people. Who gives a fuck? It's not like you're seeing them in person. Big deal. So they said he was stolen valor. If you know that you're not, who gives a fuck? Get a fucking backbone, bitch. I mean, if you can't handle how to handle someone calling you names, then fucking get off YouTube. Getting accused of stolen valor by the military, by the government, something like that, 100%. You fucking show the proof and you stick it up your ass. But it's lowlifes on YouTube. Who gives a fuck? These are fucking criminals on YouTube. So they think you're stolen valor. If you know you're not, who gives a shit? That's what I'm saying. Doesn't fucking matter. What Queen Bee says about you, who gives a shit? Like she's something to worry about? Like all of a sudden her opinion matters? Again, if it's some moron on here, who cares? If Donald Trump says you're stolen valor, or all right, I'll use another example. I can't remember the exact scenario. Does anyone know who Triple T is? If True Texan is in here, he knows who Triple T is. There was an issue with Kylie Rodney case. And there was a girl, I can't remember her name, who claimed that she was in the military. And there was this whole big thing. And Triple T, who is military, he's got his purple ribbons. He's hardcore. Good guys from Creek Squad. And Triple T had looked her up. On a live, he had some kind of system. Zanime, thank you. He had some kind of system that he could look and see, because he was, I guess, active military. I don't know. But, they were accusing her of stolen valor. So he looked it up. And he was like, no, guys, you're wrong. She really does. She earned this award, this award, this award, this ribbon, this ribbon. And it was that simple. But you didn't see her freaking out. I mean, she was freaking out for other reasons. But you didn't see her losing her shit over this. She was like, I've won awards. I've won stuff. This is me. But she didn't fucking have a heart attack about the stolen valor shit. No, she didn't. She was freaking out over other stuff. But she didn't freak out over that. She was scared, that everyone was coming after her and blaming her for killing Kylie Rodney. But as far as the military stuff, she had no problem with someone looking it up. She was very secure with who she was. Very secure that she's earned her rights. Very secure of, her, whatchamacallit, her accomplishments. I couldn't think of the right word. Her accomplishments. And she should be. But my point was that Triple T was able to go into this military thing and could pull up anything of anyone that was in the military because he was in the military. I don't know what. I wish he was in here. I don't know what thing. So, point being is that people get they take everything too personal, and they shouldn't. It's someone on the internet. You're never going to meet them. They're not in your real life. Stop being a fucking pussy. And this goes across the board. This goes for Betty. This goes for anyone that's filing a lawsuit. Anyone that has filed a lawsuit against, they said this, they said that. Look at all the shit that's been said about Dolly. And this doesn't matter if you like the person or not. Look at all the shit that's been said about anyone, Zavgirl, me, who else? And let's go big creators. Look at all the shit that people say about Vinnie Politan and Duty Ron. Duty Ron's been accused of some shit. He just laughs it off. Okay, whatever. Believe what you want. I know what I've done. I know what I've accomplished. Same thing with, I'll give you a great example. Chris McDouchebag. Chris McDouchebag is heavily accomplished as far as a police officer. I don't like him, but he's still very accomplished as a police officer. I can say he's a dick, he's this, he's that. He probably was never a cop. He's an asshole cop. It doesn't matter to him. Why? He knows what he's accomplished. He knows what he's fucking done. He knows that doesn't matter what people on the internet say. He's earned his way. That's what I'm talking about. But even, I'm just using him as an example because I can't stand him. But I'm using him as an example because when you are secure with what you've done, that's all that matters. You don't need to fucking, I'm going to sue them. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. People came at me. You never did this job. Yes, I did. And at one time, I kind of try to prove it. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I know what I've done. I know the jobs that I fucking had, the careers that I've had, the changes that I've made. Who gives a fuck what these people think? Think whatever you want. I don't give a shit. Same thing. So I'm sorry. I am the type that, no, I don't give a shit. I've been called a pedo. Ask me if I care. It's like, who called me a pedo? Okay, I know I'm not a pedo, so I don't give a fuck if you call me a pedo. Who cares? Queen, here's an example. Queen Bee once said that I love to fuck like 300 men. I was like, what? I was like, I love to 300 men. What the fuck are you talking about? And I called her out on it, and then all of a sudden it changed. But she's like, no, that's not what I said. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was, bitch. That is what you said. And I addressed it, and that was it. Never talked about it again. Except when she brought it up. But you know what I'm saying. So I'm sorry. I don't let things like that get to me. It's like, whatever. You want to call me a bitch? You want to call me a predator? You want to call... Who gives a fuck? Say whatever you want. Tinker, would you like a link? Poor Tinker always get yells at when she goes on panels. She always goes on panels yelling. Or gets yelled at. Hey, Narcos. No fucking way. Why not? Now I'm insulted. I'm insulted, Tinker. That's it. I'm fine. Be that way, bitch. I was giving you a voice, and you don't want it. Your loss. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I have no what's the word? I have no doubt that this is real. None at all. I 100% believe it's real. I'm here. Stop bothering my subscribers. They're green and you're not. So you be nice to them. Narcos, stop it. No fighting. Where do you see Rondo? I don't even see a Rhonda. Doop, 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 doop. I don't even see a Rhonda. I must be blocked. You know, Julie Nara, though, brings up a really good point. Talking shit on social media or harassing on social media is technically not harassing you. You shut the app and it's gone, unless the harassing is done in your off-life social media respectfully. I agree with that. Shabina can't, yeah, I can't see her. Now, I also do not agree with the real life stuff. However, I do understand that sometimes you have to justify it. It can be justified. I do agree with that. Yeah, I don't see a Rhonda. They must have me blocked. Yeah, but you want to know, and this is just my opinion. And again, it's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying it's my opinion. Sorry, but I have been saying for a long time that Sinner is a grifter and he's lying to his audience. And I stand by that. I 100% stand by that. And I'm sorry that some people don't see it yet. This has nothing to do with Queen Bee. This has nothing to do with Ellie or Emma. Emmy, I'm so sorry I always call you Emma. But I have a cousin named Emma. So every time I hear Emmy, that's what I think of. So I apologize for not getting your name right. It's like you calling me Lori all the time. It would get on my nerves. So I'm sorry. She called Laura the C word. Nice. So, but here's where I believe that Sinner is a liar. I don't know his upbringing. I don't know anything about that. But where I believe Sinner's a liar is when he ran around, and I noticed he stopped, but he ran around, I'm suing, I spoke to a lawyer. That was a fucking blatant lie, and I called him out on it. Total fucking lie. I could not even believe that he was running around saying that. So that got me at the point where, you know what? You really are a fucking liar. No two ways about it. You are a fucking liar. Because you did not speak to an attorney. You're playing your fucking subs. You want your subs to believe that you're like a mini Queen Bee, and you're not at all. And it just really showed me who the fuck Sinner was. And I couldn't believe that he was lying to everybody. He was taking money for it. He was trying to act like he was Queen Bee. And it was like, dude, she built a following. You don't have that following. Stop. And I don't understand why he didn't just build his own. It's weird. Guys, I don't get paid enough for you guys to attack each other in my chat. So if you guys want to attack each other in chat, respectful conversations is fine. But if you want to constantly attack each other, I'm going to need some payments because I got to look at it. So there's that. I'm not really seeing, I'm just seeing 3 against 1. I've already blocked one person. That's so strange. Do you think anyone you would disagree with must not have a job? Your critical thinking skills are. How is that attacking Spitfire? I don't know. I don't see Ellie as like a rabid dog. But I don't see her attacking. I don't see Rhonda. She can't block me. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it either. I agree, Zoots. She didn't go after Spitfire. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking. They're going back and forth. But it's also 3 against 1, which isn't fair either. I see. Don't you have a job? You have time for this. It kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I think you both went back and forth. That's all. You know, guys, there is a block button. You guys could block each other, and then you would not have to even look at each other. And if you guys are going to fight, do it elsewhere. My mods don't get paid enough to deal with it. And I don't get paid enough to deal with it. So no fighting. And I only have 67 likes. Come on. The fuck? Hit that thumbs up. I'm not fighting. Ellie comes at me. I give her facts. All right. Why don't you guys just block each other? Be an adult and just block each other. That's all. Easy breezy. You should see how many people I block in the chat, so I don't have to look at their ugly face. I don't want them to see me. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see their stupid ass fucking comments. So I block them. Easy breezy. That's what you need to do. Just block. It's hard when you're a mod, though. You get used to not being able to block, and then you forget how to block. Now you guys are arguing who comes at each other. Come on. I know, right? I was just going to say that, Michelle. Next time you guys fight, you got to fucking come on panel and fight. And I'm going to get Love TLC to moderate. Love notes for TLC to moderate. Poor girl. She's having a fucking mental breakdown. And all these people keep playing her. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I don't know. I like her. I once stuck up for her. And who did I get trolled? I had more fucking trolls in my chat than I've ever seen in my entire life. They were coming at me one after another, all because I said that, because I stuck up for her. And I said, why is everybody fucking going after her? Oh, it was horrible. I have never gotten trolled. We were getting trolled till like 5 o'clock in the morning. I kept trying to block them. I think I had like 600 comments, and it was all trolls. All because I said, stop picking on her. So I won't make that mistake again. Now I see why LawTube is relaxing. No, not really. You have to pay for to get noticed over there. Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe I should just ignore chat totally unless it gets super chat. Fuck, it works for everyone else. Maybe it'll work. Yes, you are all entitled to your opinion. I 100% agree with that. And I 100% believe this email is real. And you guys want to hear Sinner's reaction? Usually in the bushes now. Why, Spitfire? You used to be very active in chat. What happened? We used to enjoy you in chat, Spitfire. You were like one of the first people here. You were always engaged, active, talking. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having you back. Yeah, Doug. Now, do you guys want to hear Sinner's reaction to this email? And maybe then you'll think differently? Hang on. I see 69 Bedwolf. All right. Oh, Sinner. Hold on. What is... Oh. No, it's just talking. All right. Sinner. Video history. Oh, and then I have a good movie for you guys that I watched on YouTube. Some really big actors in it. All right, hold on. I got to find it. All right. It starts when he plays Angela. 55 months. Woohoo! Kim, how are your candles, by the way? Hey, Snoopy. All right. So Thinner acts like he didn't know any of this stuff was being said. So you have to keep that in mind. Now, again, this has been up for 8 days. He's acting like, what are they talking about?
My own copy there, Buster Brown. You stankin' calamity. All right, I got it up now. Let me share this. Perfect chance to run to the little boy's room. Let's see here. Voices Talk Center, Part 1. Dun, dun, dun. I love this shit. These bitches stay thirsty. It's crazy. Like, what a life. But yeah, I'll let it run for a minute while I run to the bathroom. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
She read a thing from his mom and stepdad. It's odd. amazing. Kathy, Queen Bee read something from his dad and stepmom that don't like him. Well, you know what? Don't fuck around with people.
We've got ourselves a goose and a gander situation here, because if I start looking up their parents or trying to contact their parents, or what do you think is going to happen? Trick question. I already know.
Don't fuck around with people that are going to do. Oh, and he can't drive either.
What does that even mean? There's nothing that prohibits me from driving.
Well,
the fuck are they even talking about? For real.
And they'll give a statement to the police about him?
This
Sinner.
is the craziest shit in
Seems
the
you're
world.
living up to your name, motherfucker.
You're a bunch of fucking idiots. Like, where are your receipts for any of this? What do you? She's got screenshots. They're fictitious. Y'all are fucking crazy. That's what's going on here. Do you know?
That is such a narcissistic attitude. Like, it's you. You're crazy. It's not, let me take responsibility. It's you're crazy. No. I mean, they are crazy, but that's beside the point.
I think that I spoke with my parents to ask, hey, is there some crazy bitch named No Wire Hangers contacting you guys on the sly? No, there is not. So I don't know who the fuck she's talking to. Seems to me probably the voices in her head.
So now there he says that he called his mom and asked her if anyone had been calling. And she said no. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, because he just said that he denied it, that he called them and spoke to them. Keep listening.
So, but we'll see. I guess we'll see. For the love of God. You people have already said that I beat women, that I'm guilty of stolen valor, that I lied about being in the Marines. Then when you found out that I was in fact in the Marines, you said I was a desk jockey, and the reason I was kicked out is because I choked a woman. This is all stuff that you people completely fabricated in your minds. All made up. All supported with zero documents, zero receipts, because it's all fucking made up. We all know it. Do you know have any obnoxious how it is to deal with people like this?
And I would totally agree with him on that point, except now they come with receipts and you say that's bullshit too. So they can't win.
Nobody wants to hear about themselves, but I tell the truth about them and then they make up shit about me. Fucking, we could do this all day. My little channel is going to chug along. Wait for that next interview though. Wait till you hear that one, and you're going to love, love, love it. I was actually feeling trepidatious about this next interview because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings too bad.
So again, now he is talking about how he already has an interview set up for someone. So he's already gone into someone's real life. He just admitted it. But let's keep going. You have to remember, they highlighted the email. They took the highlights of it. They didn't post the whole thing. They just took a little piece of it, but they highlighted it. I have a feeling they spoke to them on the phone, and then they just wrote down what they said. That I didn't know anyone lost that in translation. They didn't show the email. They just highlighted what was said and wrote it themselves.
Badly, but it's shit like this that makes me change my mind. You guys are fucking with the wrong dude. I already told you.
And there's threat number one. the email wouldn't have looked real because it wasn't an email. They wrote that. I mean, not they wrote it. All the highlights of it, they wrote. It sounds like they just spoke to them on the phone.
That face, though. What is going on? What is happening?
Oh, that sounds like it is all the tea and then some.
No, that's crack juice. It's not tea they're drinking.
Wow.
Did someone call her a prom queen? Oh, someone's lost.
Can't drive, can't hold a job, raging drunk. They didn't want him in Pennsylvania for Christmas.
What the fuck is that about? What do you mean, Ange?
Boy, this tea is hot this morning still.
You guys are just liars. My God. How fucking despicable. I can't wait to talk to your parents, Ange. That's going to be so fun. And Queen.
Why would he threaten to call Angela's parents, who are both dead, by the way? But why would you threaten to call Voice's parents? Voices is just reading what her chat is telling her. Why would you say that? Oh, I can't wait to call your parents. Talk about deflection. What the fuck does Voices have to do with it?
B's parents. Oh, wait. Never mind. You guys actually think that you could get away with shit like this, and I'm just going to be passive about it. Like, first of all, my parents said they didn't talk to you. So they're lying to one of us. It's probably you. I don't know. But in any case, it's game on, bitches. You have no idea the tricks I could have up my sleeve. No fucking problem.
If they didn't call and if they didn't talk to them, then why is he threatening retaliation? If it didn't happen, then you wouldn't need to retaliate. But he's not only nervously laughing, he's already speaking of retaliation. You don't need to retaliate if it didn't happen. I don't know why you're not getting that. When Pugs called my mom, I never threatened to call her family. I laughed about it. My mom laughed about it. It wasn't like, oh my God, I'm going to call her mom. I was like, oh my fucking God, guys, you have got to hear this drunk ass pill popper talk to my mom on the answer machine. And a lot of people heard it. And that was an actual call. Hey, Cash. I stand in my words and apologize to those that were hurt emotionally. I'm a 44-year-old guy in the UK. I do not mod for. I know I couldn't remember who you modded for. No, the 4,000 not solely for me. I put in half of that. How do you know they were lying about cancer? And I'm really sorry. How did you know they were lying about cancer? Because you'll hear in I take that shit personal because I did have cancer. And anyone that wants to scam cancer, I have a big problem with. So that's why when I read your post, it kind of caught me like, what the fuck? So I'm just curious, how did you find out they were scamming? Because that's fucking horrible.
We could just have an all-out FOIA war. You already have one fucking pretend-ass bitch pretending she's moving and changing careers because she couldn't stand the heat from the fire that she started herself.
Okay. I never said parents. Most of the parents in this community are dead. I know. I never said it was okay to contact parents. What I said was it is okay to go real life and contact somebody if you're threatened. That is what I said. Don't twist my fucking words. I never said, oh, go cry to the parents. That's not what I said at all.
I don't think you want the smoke, but maybe you do. Maybe you do. That's how you stay in business. Because look, what more can you get out of the Sebastian Rogers case, right? Queen Bee, it's pretty much drying up for you. The party's over. I mean, I saw the after party you had for the vigil that the father of a missing child had. The way you were celebrating, collecting money. You're a sick, sick pig of a human being. You know.
What does this have to do with somebody calling his stepmom? What does any of this have to do with that? Not a fucking thing. But he's twisting it and turning it, which only confirms that it's legit. But I'm going to keep going. No, Spitfire, this is what I mean. I'll tell you what I mean. Batshit crazy fucking BB coming after me for like 3 years. 3 years for no reason, making videos about me all the time. I finally had enough and contacted somebody on Facebook that was connected to her to find out, is this bitch gonna fucking show up at my door and like, you know, slice me and kidnap me and put me in the back of a trunk and end up in the woods somewhere, and then I'll be a murder case. That's what I wanted to know, because, you know, someone talks about you for a little while here and there. I get it. But when someone comes after you every fucking day and their whole life is about you, and then they start lying about you, and they say that you came down there and you robbed someone, and they just make up this whole for you had a gun to someone's head and their husband is after you. I mean, this whole fucking thing. If that's the case, and you contact someone in their real family to make sure they're not going to fucking show up at your door, I don't have a problem with that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking if you truly feel that someone is a threat and you don't know how to stop them and you may not know their real name to call the police, that is what I'm talking about.
You know that? But it's cool. We're still anticipating your next two upcoming.
They didn't know he didn't have a car until they spoke to them, is what I understand. But remember, Sinner did say that he was going to go here. He was going to go to this one's house. He was going to stop in this one. So he did say that.
Coming court dates, one on the 2nd and one on the 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it the 3rd and the 4th? In any case, let's listen to what this gravy spitting nugget chunker has to say about anything. Good Lord.
And right there is part of the problem. What's with all the name calling? Why is he calling her all these names? All she's doing is reading a fucking comment. She's reading her chat. What is all the name calling for? That's a defensive mechanism from a guilty party. Because if you have nothing to, if you're not guilty of anything, then you don't need to attack someone's looks. You don't need to fucking attack someone's being when all she, and believe me, she can be an asshole and she can be a fucking dick. But what's with all the fucking name calling? You don't need the name calling.
Still, he has no bicycle. No wonder you're so mad at me. I live independently on my own. Got my own.
What does she mean mad at her? I've never even spoken about her other than just a passing jab or whatever. I never committed any time to her. In fact, whenever she was hungry on Thanksgiving, I thought it was sad that her friends ditched out on her. But fuck you, Angela. Like, I never was.
Okay, but that's Davis Farm. That I don't know Davis fam, but that's Davis fam. I keep saying Davis Farm, but that's not Angela. That's not Queen Bee. That's Davis fam, and they have been fighting forever.
I wasn't even mad at you. What are you even fucking talking about, you weirdo? See, this is what they're doing. I honestly believe that it's just like it's become some type of weird obsession or something. I don't know how to explain it. But they're talking about me having a bicycle, not being able to drive, and my family didn't want me at home for Christmas. No, that was the decision I made, you dummies. I've talked about this all on live streams. That's how ridiculous you look. All you're doing is going back, looking at my live streams and putting together a fucking fictional version of it. You guys are dark, sick fucks. I mean, it's beyond borderline stalker. It's full out stalker now. No wire hangers. Let's
There is nothing stalkerish about that unless they actually called without reason. But again, that would only be if that was real. And he keeps saying it's not real. Yes, between him and Queen Bee? Yeah, it started because he sent Queen Bee a letter. And Queen Bee was like, who the fuck is this? And he went off on her.
Let's pretend that's not triggering. Fucking sadist bitch. Just another lowlife. I mean, you and Davis fam belong together. No wonder you moderate for Burnt Toast. A bunch of coven of nasty ass witches. That's what you are. Did you steal my bike? I have no idea what they're talking about. But let's listen to a couple more minutes, as much as I can stand. Holy shit.
Own car, got my own driver's license, pay my insurance, drive wherever I want to drive. I would hate me too,
Well,
sinner.
I mean, to be fair, hey, you sloppy pig of a human being, you don't drive everywhere you want to go because you're banned from your local McDonald's for throwing chicken nuggets at the fucking employees there. And you're going to give me some type of talk about anything?
This is straight up deflection. Straight up. He makes it out like Voices is the one that called. Voices has nothing to do with this. Nothing. I have spent many, many, many hours on the phone with Voices over the years. She has never once mentioned Davis fam. Ever. We've talked about everybody. She's never spoke of Davis fam.
Go wash your stinky ass feet and shut the fuck up. That's what I would do.
Didn't graduate art school like he says he's a professional painter? Huh.
What the? Where do they get their information from?
Boy,
This is how they cover
tea
true
is
crime. Too.
piping.
I mean, their information is so wrong. It's exactly the same way that they cover true crime. For the love of God. And this one.
Okay, one, he never said he was a pro painter. Two, you don't need to finish art school to be an artist. Just saying. So I don't really know where that came from. I mean, there's many artists that never went to a day of school.
Woman actually has been living for this day. Look how excited she is. She's physically excited to get information about me. What a pathetic, sad, dark little life you must live, Angie. Good fucking Lord. I'll paint you a picture about it.
All this is completely uncalled for and unwarranted. All she did was read her comments and was surprised by it or fake being surprised by it. Either way, it was completely uncalled for. Believe me, Voices has done some fucked up shit. I fucking am mad at her at the moment. And she pisses me the fuck off more than most people even know. However, you don't hear me rag at her looks. You don't hear me fucking go off on her in this vile manner. And I'm female and I was friends with her. You don't hear that from me because it's fucked up and you don't do that, especially to someone that has mental illness and openly speaks of it. I am the adult here. So, and I know she's, an adult, but if I know someone has a mental illness, why am I going to attack her looks and attack this and attack that? I'll be the better person. And that's it. Have you seen what she said about me? But one person has to be a fucking adult. And if two people can't be an adult, well, then someone needs to log the fuck off.
Oh, is this Tia piping this morning?
Are her teeth in, or are they sitting on the back of the toilet? We saw the bathroom mirror. That shit was brought to you by Plaque.
You dirty little motherfucker.
Listen how excited she is. Like, full kill.
I said it before and I'll say it again. You will never see me attack TLC, ever. I do not go after people with serious mental illness. And I kind of think she's faking it half the time. She knows exactly what she's doing. But I'll be honest with you. I heard Queen Bee say last night that she's not going to attack her. Like, this girl's got serious fucking mental illness. So if she sticks with it, she'll earn my respect. But if she keeps continuing to do it for views, then she's as bad as everyone else. And I will not watch it.
Throw mama from the train.
I can't read what y'all are saying. I'll be right there in a minute. I'm making my coffee.
I gotta speed her up,
Making
man.
my coffee. Making my coffee now.
Another slow one from the Hive. Like, just say the words, lady. Come on.
My.
What a way to live your life.
My.
Burn your mouth. Burn your mouth.
Listen, if his parents recommend getting POs, then I would go and I would get a protective order against him.
My parents are doing no such thing. This is just,
Parents
you guys are out of your minds.
Know their child best.
You're going to have to fucking show
Was
me,
arrested one time
homie.
for being so drunk he went to a neighbor's house instead of his own. Fell asleep on their couch. Also pissed and shit himself. Words from the family.
I've never shit myself. This is awesome.
I guess you fucked around and you found out, huh, buddy?
And you look like you just are sitting in your own shit right now, lady.
Right along with
But no, let me.
But he wasn't, Be Real. So there's that. He wasn't, though. He said he wasn't.
Be clear about this.
right along with
I've
Maybe I'll go ahead.
never shit myself. I guess they're talking about me shitting on a couch. I have no idea at all what they're talking about. They're crazy. Like, it's so fucking entertaining. Like, my God, I mean, they're worse than I thought. Why does anyone take them seriously whatsoever? Fuck, I need some like light circus music to accompany this shit. Like, I'm picturing something like in my head, like the theme song to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, except like with a little more trombone.
And let me say something else to everybody. Voices goes on camera with no teeth, looking like fucking she just got hit by a truck and then backed over by Wade Wilson. She does not come on camera looking nice. And she don't give a fuck. Sinner doesn't go on camera. I won't go on camera when I look like shit. I respect her for that. That's more than anybody that goes after her looks. That's why I won't go after her looks. I don't go after Betty's looks either. Because these bitches will go on camera when I fucking wouldn't. I'll go on camera when I look good, but you won't catch me on camera like the way I look now. You wouldn't catch me on camera the way she fucking goes on. No, or Betty with their hair all over the place. I would never. because I'm too insecure like that. I don't want people seeing me like that, making fun of me. This bitch goes on without fucking teeth. That's, in my opinion, that's respectable. And for someone to go after someone who doesn't show their face, to go after her looks makes you a piece of shit. And that goes for anybody that goes after someone who shows what they look like against someone that doesn't.
Jeez. Oh, Pete. Fucking the chucked, the nugget chucker, gravy spitter herself got her loins all fired up over fake news. You fucking people are just sad little gremlins. Woo! Good luck in court, Queen Bee. We'll be watching.
Sinner has never been in combat. Sinner has stated he's never been in combat. He hasn't even ever been to Texas or training for combat. He has said that. It makes me wonder if he was in the National Guard. Because that's what I think. That's what it seems like, that he was in the National Guard. You know what I'm saying, TPE? Like, anyone that goes after somebody's looks when they don't even get on camera? Hell no. I would never go after Voice's looks. I don't have enough security to go live the way she does. And I own that.
Go ahead and get one of those also. See, this is how you're digging into my life. And I'm just a single female living her own, and you hate me because I'm on the internet and have said that I think you're a loser and a drunk. And guess what? I was right.
I'm
Sinner,
not
the
even
boopy
drunk. I'm not a
pants.
loser at all.
Boopy pee pants sinner.
Listen how fucking weird they are. Let's just clear something up. I don't know why she is spiteful towards me, and she
don't respect me, sweetie pie. She got mad at me one day for something that she had no reason to be mad at me. And she's like, oh, she's a CPS caller. I was like, what? I just spoke to you for like 2 hours on the phone yesterday, and today I'm a CPS caller? She's like, well, you played my video yesterday. But, I mean, honestly, like, I don't have the balls to go on live the way her and Betty do. I would never go after looks, ever.
She just said I dug into her life. I've never did. I know her name is Ange. I know she's a big old school piece of shit that's been lurking around the true crime community for years. I know that nobody really respects her. Nobody really likes her. Everybody kind of tolerates her and is entertained by her because she's a crazy bitch that will say just about anything. She doesn't really have morals until they apply to her. She's one of those nasty assholes that doesn't really care about what's right. She cares about what's right for her. And I'd much rather be a drunk, the way she says, than whatever the fuck this fucking Well,
I'm glad to hear that, because she didn't a couple of days ago. Now, it was probably like 2 weeks ago. I wouldn't say it was the other day. It was probably like 2 weeks ago. I was like, bitch! And then she rolled her eyes when I sent her a text. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, wow. But I'm glad to hear that she at least is being nice.
I don't know. I don't want to cross any lines, but this nasty bitch has to say, or look at her. How many fucking tablespoons of sugar do you dump into your coffee and sit there and just wonder why?
Like, all of this is unwarranted. It has nothing to do with anything. All she did was read her chat. She didn't do anything. She didn't say anything. She was just like, wow, the tea is hot. That's it. That's all she said. She didn't even offer an opinion. And look at the way he's going off. That is deflection, and that is guilt. Yeah, TPE, Narcos is right. There were a bunch in the past.
Why do I not feel so good? And just because you're sitting there just suckling disgusting junk food from the dollar store and drinking half sugar, half coffee. That's probably why. I mean, just saying. And go to your bathroom and clean your bathroom sink. It's covered with plaque. It's absolutely disgusting.
Well, I've been told that he's foying my police department. So maybe I need to jump on this
I don't
3PO
even know where you
bandwagon.
live. I don't give a fuck about anything about you. What is she talking about? Fuck.
I wasn't fighting with him. He took shots at me because of where I sat.
Well, I never took shots at you. I am now, you sloppy bitch, but I wasn't. You weren't even on my radar.
All this name calling is unwarranted. That is deflection. Total deflection. Dad, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I don't have enough security in myself to do it. I just don't. I don't want people going like, "Oh my God, she looks this. Oh my God, she looks like this. Oh my God, I've had it before. I won't do it again."
I mean, if you'd like, I could FOIA. I could FOIA fucking your whole existence. But I mean, geez, that's so much work. I'm already dealing with someone else who's in a fictitious relationship with my stepmother. So I mean, what do you want me to do? This is simply a gremlin that no one respects trying to chime in for some lemon juice. You thirsty bitch, Ange. That's all you are. Why don't you go back to your arts and crafts? I was the only one that ever said some of them were actually kind of decent, especially the Halloween ones. But you can go fuck yourself, lady. I'll ride my bicycle over and take a poop on your front yard. What are you talking about? I'm FOIAing your stuff. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Why would I do that? Do I have a reason? You seem so
Sinner, nobody cares. You put yourself on this pedestal, and I don't know why. Nobody gives a shit. I know, but I'm saying, Dot, that I won't go on camera with my hair all over the place and looking like shit. I just won't. I'll go on camera when I look pretty or when I think I look pretty. Doesn't mean I do, but you know what I mean.
fucking guilty right now, lady. I'm not sure what to make of it. Look at that face. Sinner hates women. Sinner hates women. These are the type of examples that they give me, and these are the type of ladies that say that I just.
Now, just so you know, if you played this through without stopping, and if he didn't stop, the entire segment was like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. That's all it was. She barely even spoke on him. She maybe spoke on him. I think he said it was like 9 minutes. That was it. 9 minutes.
Dislike women. Well, I mean, if you were me, you would dislike you as well, Ange, for fuck's sake. But I'm not foiling anything unless I have to. I mean, you seem like there might be a reason to do. Oh, you people are so fucking sloppy. Thank you. You're keeping me in business over here. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up.
Unbelievable. Consider
Consider becoming a member.
I know. I was just thinking about that line. Boy, this tea is piping. Where's old City Sinsu at? And I guess I know what else I need to add to my list of things to check into today.
What do you mean, where is he at? I'm in the same place I always am, living my life like a normal fucking person while you people just sit around in a clump of feces and ashtrays. Like, seriously. What do you mean, where is Cindy Simpson? It's so creepy that some nasty bitch like this, in whatever part of the world she is in, thinks at all that like she bears any relevance in my existence whatsoever. They are of no.
Well, it kind of sounds like she got under your skin, Sinner, and she didn't even say anything. There are times that voices can go off the fucking deep end. I've heard it. I've witnessed it. I've been on the other end of it. I've heard her say some of the most more violent shit than I've ever said. And you know what? She didn't do any of that today. Nothing. All she did was read her fucking comment section. That's it. And he's acting, yeah, he just made irrelevant. Like, he's acting like he's this big creator, and how dare you even talk about it? It's fucking weird.
No significance whatsoever in my existence. Like they're threatening to contact my family. My family has been made way aware of exactly who each and every one of them is, which is crazy because my parents are in their 70s. Like, what are you people doing? Like, what the fuck? You're creeping like my senior parents to get your rocks off. You fucking weirdos. It's not going to work to your advantage. All it's doing is proving that you're actually real life stalkers, and it's just another police report. Knock it off.
Like, guys, what the fuck am I missing here? She didn't say anything. He's going off like she went on one of her fucking rants. She hasn't even said anything. She's just like, wow. Like, what am I missing? Because I feel like I must be, is she saying something that I'm not hearing? Like, I know I have bad hearing, but is she saying something that I'm missing? Because I don't hear her saying fucking jack shit. And he's just attack. Why are you in attack mode? She didn't write your parents. She didn't speak to your parents. Why are you going after her? It makes no sense.
No wire hangers. With your frail voice. People are going to be upset that I did this. Well, yeah, because you're a crazy bitch and you're supported by like this little nugget chucker on the screen here who supports all the crazy. And it all comes from Queen Bee and her violent drug rattled past. This woman, her name is Angela, whatever. I honestly don't know what her actual name is. But she goes or went by Voice for the Voiceless for many years on Your Seclusion. She's an absolute turd burger. She's like the human equivalent to like accidentally stepping in a steaming hot pile of dog crap in your bare feet. That's what she is. So yeah, she could choke on whatever gristle that's hanging on, you know, the cheap meat that she's chewing on today. Stub her toe.
Nobody in here. That's exactly what I've been saying all night. And then I said, do you guys want to hear what I'm talking about? So I know you weren't here earlier, but that's where we're at. So I totally agree.
I'll get, lose electricity till the food in the fridge goes bad. I wish her bad luck for talking so negatively about me and assuming for some fucking god-awful reason that I have any reason to pay any attention to her. I made a few videos of her because she's an unhinged fucking piece of shit. Of course I did. Yeah. Well, no shit. That's what I do if you haven't paid attention to my channel. But I never focused on her, let alone researched her. Now I don't even know what her last name is. Why would it? What am I going to FOIA for? The fuck are you talking about? She does this thing, this Ange does, that she like puts herself into things that, I mean, I think in her head, she actually believes that she's involved more than she is. I don't think she does this to be weird or mean or for clicks. I think she's actually believes she's involved in some shit. I don't know how to politely to say this, Ange. I truly give no fucks about you whatsoever. But let's hear what you have to say about me.
No, Mr. Shitty Shit Pants. Shitty Shit Shin. Apparently, I need to watch Queens Live. Ooh, this coffee's piping this morning. Oh, burn the roof of your mouth hot.
You said it was tea fucking 30 seconds ago.
See, Sinner, she's not talking about you. I don't get it. What are you so fucking mad at?
Keep an eye out for odd bicycles.
Drink a tea or coffee. She needs
shit
a
bag, literally. Booty pants. Liar, liar, your shitty ass is on fire.
They still haven't come up with one lie.
Good
I've
morning, Mama
told.
Llama. It's even better when you hear it. Hell, I don't even have kids and he's trying to dig into my life to prove that I'm a bad person off the platform.
What does that mean?
Y'all have been with me.
You got to prove
when I go
that,
places.
Ange, because that's crazy talk.
Many of you.
Angela, listen, lady, I never looked into your past whatsoever. Where do you even get that from? What the fuck? It's gone off the rails. These people just say whatever the fuck they want, and people believe it. Wow. Holy cow, wow.
Have been on the phone with me when I go places. Shitty Shin Shin.
She needs to foil her teeth.
And yes, somebody just texted me and they double checked. Yes, Curious AF is a mod for Sinner and has a lot of things to say about me. So the apology that I gave is totally been rescinded. And the next time you speak in my chat, I will find you and you won't have a right to speak. I don't give a fuck if you're green or not.
Oh. So this is, am I getting, hold on a second, let me pause because maybe that's why I'm getting secondhand beef.
See, but here's the thing. If none of it's true, then why are you attacking Angela to deflect from it? Why not just address it? Most people would just address it. They would not sit here deflecting, trying to take away the actual content. All he's doing is attacking. That's guilt. That when someone tries to deflect like that, they don't want you to even concentrate on what the person is saying. They're trying to get you to forget what they're saying. So that's why they're attacking. They're attacking their looks. They're attacking their personality. They're attacking the way they drink coffee. Anything to deflect. Because if you notice her comments, the comments that are in his chat, everything's about her looks. Everything is about the deflection. Nothing is like, well, Sinner, why would they do that? But just watch.
I'm getting basura asada, bad beef. It's not my beef, friends. I see. So she's mad at me because Curious is my moderator. I trust Curious, and I'm going to continue to because Curious is one of the rare people that when I do something or say something they disagree with, they let me know. Furthermore, Curious is someone who gets in touch with me when I do something right as well, but a novel idea, you know? If you got beef with Curious, Ange, I'm not surprised because Curious is a good person and you are, well, you're a bucket of sludge. Let's just face it.
Oh, you're doing the freezer rotation today. Oh.
Freezer rotation.
Look at you, Tammy. Oh, you are so on it. Creepy, obsessed little stalker.
That's right, A1. Let's hit that thumbs up, guys. Let's get to 100 if we can.
Unbelievable.
If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. Go team.
And yes, I'm going to slurp my fucking coffee because it's good and it's hot. If your ears don't like it, take your earbuds out.
That's pretty much it.
Sorry. Not sorry.
See, here's my other question. Why didn't he go through the video of the person that made the post? Why is he attacking Angela instead of going after the person that actually made the fucking video? All because Angela first heard about it and made a comment? She didn't deserve that. And believe me, there are times that she deserves it. She didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve her looks to be attacked, the way she drank coffee to be attacked. This time, she just didn't deserve it.
Oh, this.
That's pretty much it. God damn, she's a boring woman. At least the craft shit is like a niche thing where people People love that over the shoulder, people working on their art or crafts, or, you know, refurbishing small steel tools, or, you know, that shit is, you can really go down a rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Lab? Good to see you, dude. I got trolls coming at me from every fucking direction, bro. It's like,
Dude, you're not that important. This is what I'm talking about. You don't have trolls coming at you from every direction. The lab does sometimes. I have in the past. But Sinner, you've been around for like a minute. Get off this high horse like you're some big fucking creator. Like, no, you don't have trolls coming at you from every direction. It's funny to me. Like, he really thinks he's like, and I'm not a lab fan at all, but he puts himself in like the same category as like the lab or Brittany or no, you're not there, Sinner. Nobody even makes fucking videos about you. You don't have anyone coming after you. You haven't been around that long. It's funny to me how he tries to put himself in the same category as like as the lab or fucking Brittany. No, you don't.
it's like fucking whack a gremlin. The newest one is actually fiendishly trying to get a hold of my mother for some reason on the telephone.
There's an old saying, when they stop talking about you is when you need to worry. And you know what? I live that. When all of a sudden everybody stopped talking about me, I was like, damn, I'm kind of lost. I mean, there's still some that are lingering, but it took a minute. I mean, after the initial shock wore off, I was like, thank God they stopped fucking talking about me. But seriously, that's true. When people stop talking about you, that's when you need to worry.
Could you imagine if I called one of these bitches mothers? Like, ooh. I mean, could you imagine, just for a moment, put yourself in an alternate reality where I just called somebody's mom and was just like, this person's mean to me on YouTube.
Okay, now here. He just said, imagine if I called someone's mom, but I thought they didn't call your mom, Sinner. You just said that they didn't call. So then why would you say, imagine if I called someone's mom, but you said they didn't do it? So if they didn't do it, then why does it matter? You just busted your fucking self out.
Can you tell me any dirt on them? Like, how do you get the balls to do something like that? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, indeed.
How do you get the balls to do something like that? So you're admitting that it was done. You see what I'm saying, guys? He just admitted that it was done because he just said, where do you get the balls to do something like that? Which means you did it, that they did it. So you're a fucking liar.
Indeed. Good to see you, Josh. Hope you're well, friend. If you're not subscribed to the lab, do yourself a fucking favor. If you're not into the true crime stuff, which I know an increasing larger amount of my crowd here is not so much into the true crime stuff. And that's okay too. Josh has a backup channel called The Lab After Dark, where it's more sprinkled in with, you know, some current event true crime stuff, but it's mostly just a laugh and a wrap up of the events of the day. Trooper's mom says, Sinner, can we send some Aspen Dental coupons to her and Rowena? What? I don't know. Something about Rowena's voice. It reminds me, like, if I talk about booze at all, they're gonna be like, look, he's even talking about booze. He's a dry drunk and he's blah blah blah. He's the devil. It's so funny, the people that I think are actually the like truly evil, despicable human beings here on YouTube. they're trying to convince everyone that I'm the bad guy. I mean, doesn't that just add up? Fucking praise sweet baby Jesus. 1 and 1 will always equal 2. Do not let the grifters update your math. Hey Landry, thanks for being here. He's over dramatic. I don't know what they're talking about. I can't drive. I don't know where that comes from. So you've seen my DMV records. If you've seen my DMV records, you know that there's no problem with me driving. What does that even mean? Like what a strange insult. And then they say
That's another thing. For him to say okay, do you, not that you're going to play it, do you have it recorded? I believe you. I believe it 100%. But there are a lot of people that don't. So I'm just curious, do you happen to have it recorded? Do you plan on releasing a recording? Is it just hearsay? Is there actual proof? That's all I'm curious about. And I would love for you to take a link and discuss this with me. So I'm not speaking to a chat, but nobody ever comes on my panel. But I would love for you to, because I would love to hear and prove to everybody that it was real. I'm not saying play a recording. See, I would have recorded it anyway. Not to play it, but I just would have recorded it anyway in case I forgot. I believe it 100%. I said that. See, nobody ever wants to come on my panel. But now I'm just proving to the naysayers that of how it's real.
he doesn't even have a bike. These are the same people that have been saying for the last year that I'm homeless and I live either in a tent at the beach or by the telephone pole behind 7-Eleven as I beg for cheeseburgers. Are you all I could do is laugh.
And again, the email did not say, from what I read, the email did not say that he that his license is wrong. It said he didn't have a car. I don't remember, and therefore he can't drive because he doesn't have a car. That's how I took it. I didn't take it any other way. Why would she tell you everything though? That's what I'm curious about. Like, why would his stepmom just open up?
Laugh at these fucking rejects. That's all they are. I'm not like them. I'm not like them. And I'm thankful again to the fucking universe that I'm not like them, because they're again atrocious people. Bottom of the fucking barrel. I mean, geez.
Again, deflection. What does one thing have to do with another, even if they are bottom of the barrel? Why does that matter? Answer what you were accused of. That's my point. All he's doing is deflecting what he is accused of. Go on Karma's Coming video and address it. But he's not doing that. He's just putting people down. He does not want his audience to see that video. And to me, that's very telling. He's acting like he doesn't know it exists. He's acting like, oh my God, voices. You just found out. It's been up for over 8 days. So why doesn't he address it? That is a sign of guilt. And all his deflection, that tells me that email is real.
How low do you have to go, no wire hangers, to be like fiendishly stalking my mother? Like, what the fuck are you doing, girl? And everyone's just like, yes, that's
Again, he admits it. Well, how? If it never happened, and according to you, Sinner, it never happened, then how did she contact? Why was she stalking your mom, per se? Think about it. If it didn't happen, she wouldn't be stalking your mom. Only if it did happen can you say that she was stalking your mom. So that's another point that tells me it's real. If you just listen to his words, it's there. Like you know it's real just from listening to his own words.
it's completely normal that, you know, the arbiter of all morals and what is decent on YouTube, burnt fucking toast herself, holds to this fucking maniac, no right hangers, as a moderator. That's why I say, fuck these bitches. I know exactly what they're up to. I've been telling you the same story for a year. Do you hear me now? Still, to this day, I haven't doxed one single person. If I
Did he just say that he hasn't doxed one single person? Because that's a fucking blatant lie. You doxed a lot of people, Sinner. And you went real life on a lot of people. A lot.
did prove it, if anybody has a receipt that I did such a thing, come with it.
See, Karma, I don't know where I heard that from. If I had a dream about it, I don't know. But I distinctly felt that other people were involved. Other people confirmed it. And it wasn't just you. And I told my audience, I can't confirm it without speaking to her myself. And I'm not involved in it. So there's no reason for me to speak to her. But I believe it. There's many, many reasons I believe it. This is one of them. He keeps ratting himself out.
Or quit the conversation because you're beat. All the rest of it is just even more grossly exaggerated, made up bullshit. I'm not going to alter my existence for you thirsty bitches. It's not going to happen.
Who said anything about altering his existence? Again, he thinks, and I hate to use her as an example, but I have no choice. He thinks he's Queen Bee. For some reason in his head, he thinks he's Queen Bee. He really does. You're not, dude. You're not on her wavelength. You don't have her support. Fuck, most people don't, but you don't have her support. You don't have her following. Stop believing that you're her. No matter how much you believe it, it's not going to happen.
Sorry, not sorry. I know some of you are trying triple time to get my attention. And I just gave you just about as much as I'm ever going to offer you. You know who you are. If you want to intimidate me, I'll put it to you this way. You're going to have to try harder. You're going to have to try again. Just stay at home. If you're thinking about pull-ups, I would recommend crunches. That's a more effective route to start with. And then
What a brilliant fucking idea, Crosley. She's right. Why don't you give it to Narcos and have Narcos call? Have Narcos talk to her. That'll really prove that it's real. But that's a great idea. That was good, Crosley.
once you shed a few, then go to the pull-ups, and then you won't hurt your shoulders as much. I'm tired of people talking about pull up. Like, knock it off. It says I got gifted membership this morning, and she wasn't sure who I was until people started texting her. Oh, that's funny. So that's what happened. So I was going through the roof. Yeah, I've said it before, and I feel like I always have to clear this up. We're misusing the term hate bonding, or many of us. I have been misusing it for.
I never care if somebody plays me. I don't give a fuck. Someone stripes me, I don't care. I'm not a dick like that.
For the last couple of years. Never really used it before the whole true crime community, but I did some research because I'm like, okay, it's thrown around so much, I should look and see what it means. And it's not what I always thought. And maybe I'm the dummy, but what I've always thought it meant was like a group of people that become friends because they have a common enemy, and we're over here hate bonding. But that's in fact not it's a scientific term or a psychological term, whatever you call it. And it is whenever a captive person or someone that's abusively controlled by another person begins. It's Stockholm syndrome. It's another word for Stockholm syndrome. It's like becoming obsessed or subservient to whoever's like doing you wrong. So that's what hate bonding is. And we use it wrong, which is perfect.
Sinner, you have an entire chat of hate bonders. You have an entire chat of Queen Bee haters. Like, are you for real? It's part of YouTube. If you hate someone, like Queen Bee got so big because they hate bonded over Betty. And then they hate bonded over Britney. That's part of YouTube. Narcos. I thought you left.
Perfectly fine because it makes more sense the way we use it, but just want to keep it clear because I found myself in a debate with someone who was more well read on the verbiage, and I just don't want to sound like a dummy. And if you can avoid sounding like a dummy, maybe you can too. I knew they wouldn't go to the vigil. Yeah, that was fucking wild, man. So wild. And Dolly did it. I guess someone said Dolly's done that same exact thing before. He's just doing a redo. Fucking scum.
I think this is where I turned it off. I don't know if he spoke about it again, but I think I got all the points in that I wanted to get in. I believe it's legit. I don't know no wire hangers or karma, whatever. The only karma I know is my dog. So I'm not saying that, someone couldn't have made stuff up, but I'm telling you in this instance, I definitely do not believe she did. I just don't. And from all the things that he said and the deflection that he did, I am 100% convinced that she really did talk to him. And there were other people that also confirmed it. And I'm telling you, I don't know where I saw it or heard it, but I just had this gut feeling that I was right. And Karma confirmed it. Karma absolutely confirmed it. Hey, Evil Queen. She stated in Karma's comment, she has stated, who's she? Who's she? He's going to lose his channel like that. YouTube, I mean, you have to go to TikTok to play music. You can't do it on YouTube. They will take your channel. And you're going to lose monetization. See, and here's another thing. I don't believe that QB sent anybody to do anything. Honestly, I think QB's too fucking lazy. like if someone does something, she's all rah rah, but I just think she's too fucking lazy. She don't give a fuck. She used to. I don't see it anymore. And that's honestly, I just really think she don't give a fuck anymore. She knows she goes live. She's got 1,000 people. She's making a shitload of money. She don't give a fuck anymore. She's at that point, and I believe that. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she did. Because either way, whether she did or she didn't, is no sweat off her back. She's not going to gain any subs or lose any subs either way. She don't care. And you could tell that with her own subscribers. She don't give a fuck. So if you asked me 2 years ago, if she would have asked someone to do it, I'd say hands down 100%. But now she don't care. And I'm not saying that in a good way. I'm saying it in a bad way. But yeah, she don't give a fuck. And nobody's content matters to her unless it's about her. Just saying. But no, I don't think Queen did ask you to email his mom. Davis fam, maybe. I can see Davis fam getting involved. That one I see. But I don't see Queen Bee doing it. See? Exactly, Michelle. Exactly. Emily, I've said that all along. He thinks way too much of himself. But his jealousy of QB has gotten to the point where he thinks he's on her level. Or even the lab. He thinks he's on the lab's level. Or Brittany's level. You're not. I'd say my level, but I suck now. So there's that. But you guys know what I mean. My old self. Before the drama happened. No, I think Crosley's got a good idea. Oh, or even headstones. Give it to headstones. But I do think that is like the only way is have one of Sinner's friends find out and get the same story. That's how you get shit done. But you're nicer than me. I would have recorded it. I'm a bitch like that. Oh, I've been there, Michelle. It's a money maker. I hate to say it, but it is. It's a money maker. People get this center, but the chicks that are fixated on being his victim are as insane as nonsense the granny are about Brittany. Yeah, but the only person that I've seen fixated is Davis fam. Other than that, I have not seen anybody else fixated on Sinner. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't see anybody else fixated on him. Yeah, because he's denying it, Karma. He's saying that he called them and they said they never spoke to you. I don't believe it. I believe, like you heard, I believe that you actually called and everything is 100% legit. And that's my heart of hearts. He's not even denying it in a good way, though. That's the thing. He's denying it in such a piss poor fucking way. His mom promised our anonymity. What do you mean? His mom promised your anonymity. You went on live. You spoke about it live. What kind of anonymity? That doesn't make sense. What kind of anonymity? Oh, yeah, but you spoke about it live. I don't get it. Now I'm getting confused. You spoke about it. Everyone knows it was you that called. You said it. So what? I don't get it. That doesn't make sense. It's like wispy wannabe behavior. Maybe not intensely fixated, but some people build their identity on the internet activity. Yeah, I'll agree with that. QB spoke about talking to them as well as. Can you imagine QB talking to somebody? Come on. She'd be like, yo, bro. We spoke with her, said she wouldn't tell him we spoke to him because she didn't want him attacking us more. I decided to put the information out. I gotcha. Come put a phone log up. How long was the call? What date, what time, duration? That's why I believe him that he asked them, and he said they told him they didn't talk to us. Yeah, but if you're going to put the information out, that just makes you look like a liar. That's not smart. That makes no sense. Okay, how about this? Can you show the phone call on your cell phone, house phone, whatever? Block out some of the number, but a cell phone would show the state and the how long you were on the phone. That would prove you called her. Because unless you live in that state, it would say, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I know, right, Michelle? Can you imagine? She'd be like, what's up, bro? Your son is bothering me. All I'm trying to do is get high. And I'm stoned, and he's bothering me all the time. I'm trying to run a panel, and he thinks he's me. And he's like, yes, I'm queen. That would be her. Yeah, that would be perfect, Karma. Like I said, I totally believe you. 100%. But I know a lot of people don't. I wrote to SG, but I hadn't seen a response. Yeah, that's what I would think too. They must have thought, like, what the fuck? She'd be like, bro, hang on. I gotta get the dog. All right, I'm back. Tell your son's showing my daughter. Your son's showing my my cars. He threatened my life. I'm just a single mom. and your son is threatening me. I got 3 kids. I don't know if she has 2 or 3, but I'm just a single mom of girls. And I'm scared. I can't, she wouldn't even speak that good of English. But I don't know how to speak that bad of English. He ain't fucking with me. Or I ain't fucking with him. QB's scared of her own fucking shadow. But yeah, I can't think of anything she would say. I really can't. I'm trying to think, like, what would she say? She's like, hold on, let me call B-Tim. Hey, B-Tim. Talk to Sinner's mom. Where's Nick? Boston Nick. I don't do a good impression of QB. Actually, it doesn't even bother my throat. Hey, it'll be a super chat. I'll take it. I need 50 super chats. Now, B-Tim would actually be good talking to them. Come on, was it that bad, Evil Queen? Imagine me. No, her voice has gotten really bad. She needs to quit smoking. I said that to some Patreons. I'm like, her voice is bad. Like, bad. You can hear the wheezing. Like, she's going to end up with a fucking trachea by the time she's like my age. Rather large and imposing, I'd imagine. Her shadow. I know, right? But is she really going after TLC? You know, I had a slight bit of respect when I heard her the other night. Thank you, Evil Queen. All right, no more Queen Bee. I didn't think it was that bad. Sweetie Pie, about the wheezing, yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I want to tell her, like, dude, you need to quit smoking. Like, it's bad. You can hear it whenever she laughs. It's bad. And this pinafore apron making a point. Yeah, I could see that too, Zoot. I could totally see that. They're both fucking crazy. I did too. I wheezed before I quit smoking. I can't believe I've quit. It's coming up May 1st will be 5 years that I quit smoking. That's crazy. 5 years. But my mom used to tell me that. People used to tell me that, like, you're wheezing really, really bad. D, I said the same thing. And like I said earlier, I really thought that Queen Bee had her head on her shoulders when she said, you know, I'm just showing you guys what happened with the cops because it's funny. And honestly, it was fucking funny. But I'm just showing you guys what happened with the cops. This chick went off on them, but she's got some serious mental issues, and I'm not going to cover her because of that. And I was like, wow, good for her. And sure enough, I heard she's like, someone said she's posting videos and all this other shit. I'm like, well, they want that. See, Zoot, I also don't think that 100% of it is real. I think only 50% is real. She knows what she's doing. I mean, 50% is fake. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to get the views. She knows how to get the lives. She knows how to turn it off. 2 days before, like 3 days ago, is when she posted a video with her fiance telling him she was pregnant. She was perfectly normal. Like, perfectly normal. So I think their breakup or split up or whatever caused her a spiral. But the way she's going off, I think half of it's fake. I really do. I do not believe all of it. Because in her other videos, she was perfectly fine. And I don't know if she's pregnant, not pregnant, why they split up, if it's even real that they split up. Could be just an act. I don't know. But like, she's like, Mom, I'm making money, blah, blah, blah. She knows what she's doing. That was crazy as hell. But I also, again, I think that was fake. So just to give you guys a background of why her name is even Love Notes to TLC. When she was semi-normal, she created the channel to leave a video diary for her daughter. And that's where the TLC came from. Her daughter was taken away for whatever reason, and she came on the scene. She was stalking her ex, broke into his yard, broke into his house. It was fucking crazy. But the reality is she had good intentions. And then I think that she found what it was like, how she can make money, and she would make money. And personally, I think she's on this major marathon just to get monetized again. Because she gets the views. I mean, she will make money. And I think she's just trying to get a watch hours. And then she will make money, though. Like, I think Keemstar should pick her up. Have her go on fucking, give her own show. She'd make a goddamn fortune. Sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, she'd make a fucking fortune. She does very good on her own. And she's got all her videos, 7,000, 10,000, everything. Sweetie Pie, I was like, oh my God. It was funny though. She's got fucking balls to talk to a cop like that. I'm surprised they didn't arrest her. I was like, damn. But her rants get repetitive. And I just don't totally believe them. I think they're fake. Do I think her mom's in on it? No. But I think it's all part of the game. And she's another one. She goes on looking like a fucking crazy person. And she's always a victim. You know, this one raped her. This one did this. This one did that. Is it true? Who the fuck knows? All we know for sure is she lost both her kids. That we know. But I feel bad for her. But like I said, last time I said that and stuck up for her, I was trolled left and right. Oh, it would definitely be exhausting. Unless when the camera's off, she's a different person, which sometimes I wonder. And if it's not, then she just didn't take her medicine. And I've even said that in chat. Please take your medicine. Please. But she said she went to jail for a year for accusing someone of rape. I don't think that's why she went to jail. But I could be wrong. But her and her fiance seemed so happy a few days ago. And I don't know what happened. And I'm not going through 15 videos to find out which one is that one. But I mean, they were kissing, they were hugging. It was perfectly normal. It's just strange. I'm like, okay, this was literally 3 days ago. Like literally 3 days ago. Yesterday was 2 days. 2 days ago, she was perfectly fine. How do you go into a complete manic tailspin in 24 hours? So either she's not taking her meds or it's fake or a combination of both. But she just goes on and on and on. And I mean, it's manic, but to me, it's too, what's the word I'm looking for? It's too, not calculated, but too, I don't know, just like she knows what she's doing. Last night she crawls into bed and I think she left it on while she slept. She took a shit the other day while live. She don't care. And she just goes on and on and on. But I feel bad for her. Because she seemed like she was really happy with the boyfriend. So acceptability isn't premised safely enough. I think people just take out the hatred of the world out on her. And that's what I think is wrong. Like, if you read her chat, it's like, why do you have to be such a fucking asshole? I want to say that to people too. The cops don't deserve what she gives out. No, they didn't. But at the same time, not when her mom called, but when people on YouTube are calling, why is people on YouTube calling the cops on her? You can see her. You know she's fine. That's another thing. She doxed her ex-husband's social security number a couple of years ago. It was crazy. Her icon picture on the couch. She looks normal. You see her when she was thin? If you knew her a couple of years ago, she was actually really pretty. She had lost a lot of weight. She felt good about herself. And now she just don't give a fuck. But I feel bad for her. Yeah, I don't know what's up with her management. It was depressing, Evil. I agree. She talks about, everyone took her baby away, and no, you lost it. But I'm telling you, I really thought her and her fiance were like golden. I was like, oh, she finally got her shit together. Maybe jail was a good thing. And then I don't know what happened, but bam. This breakup sent her in a tailspin. I really do feel bad for her. And I really wish channels would leave her alone. Oh. But years ago, she swore she was like living in a car in the woods or something. And she said that she was going to kill her baby. That her baby didn't deserve to be in the world, in this evil world. And, so many bad things are going to happen and all this other stuff. So they took the baby. But for all we know, that was the plan all along. So I'm kind of thinking she can't have kids. I mean, she can, but they're going to keep taking them. Which is a grandmother. I think that's sad. I would never let Sage keep getting pregnant and keep giving away kids. But someone said her mom's as fucked up as she is. But I don't know. It is sad, though. But I enjoy listening to her talk. For background noise, she fucking cracks me up. It's like she's so crazy. She's funny. Oh. All right. I've been on 3 hours. I'm getting off. I gotta send these boxes out. I gotta get these boxes ready. I wish I had a better sanction would work to limit her uploading. No, trust me when I tell you, you will get fucking railed by Adonis and all these trolls. We and Mods 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. We were fucking up until 5 o'clock in the morning combating these trolls on the account. The video might still be up. I don't know if I took it down or not. But all I did was like stick up for her and said, why don't people leave her alone? She's obviously not well. And oh my God, every fucking hater in the world came at me. There were video after video after video about it. Laura's sticking up for Letitia, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I'm not sticking up for her. I'm just saying it's wrong what you guys are doing. Horrible. That's not a mistake I'll make again. Because these are like hardcore trolls. Like threaten your life. It was bad. Ugh. So, all right. I'm going to get off though. Thank you guys for being here. Tomorrow we're going to do something fun. When I say fun, I mean like candles and crime or something like that. Wednesday night horror night. There you go. Wednesday night horror night. Wacky Wednesday. Wild Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. Whisper Wednesday? Nah. Show you boobs Wednesday? Pressure and desperation of devastating consequences of unchecked. True. But I'm saying I'm not 100% convinced it's all real. I think some of it is, but I think some of it's not. But I don't know that much about mental illness. But I don't know. Just my thoughts. So, all right, I'm going to go box some stuff. If you get a chance, watch Headstone's review of BT reviewing Headstone. BT, Burnt Toast? Let me tell you, Burnt Toast has changed so much. Like, I can't even fucking deal with her. She is so obsessed with Betty and, you know, always wanted to be the righteous one, but she's just as bad as her fucking buddy. Like, where's the receipts, Burnt Toast? Thought you were showing receipts, Burnt Toast. That's who you're talking about, BT, right? Oh, unless you meant B. Tim. I'm off on a tangent here. Which BT do you mean? B. Tim or Burnt Toast? Burnt Toast was reviewing Headstones? All right, I'll watch it. I'll listen to it while I do the boxes. Why was Burnt Toast reviewing Headstones? You mean she got off Betty for a minute? Shocker. She pulled her head out of Betty's ass? I'm shocked. Never thought I'd see that day. I like Emmy. I don't have a problem with Emmy. Not Burnt Toast? Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Emmy just doesn't like me, but I don't have a problem with Emmy. I actually liked her. I mean, I still do. So, all right. Evil Queen, thank you so much for the super chat. Mods, thank you guys for doing an amazing job. I know Bad Wolf. Let's see where we at. How many thumbs we got? Bad Toast said I can't get off till I have 100. Oh, at 94. Come on, guys. I need 6 more thumbs up. Use your troll accounts. I told Bear Wolf I would stay live till at 100. He said he's going to beat me if I don't. Come on, I need 6 more. People got to be lurking somewhere. Come on. There we go. 95. We need 5 more. Come on, let's do it. We could do it. Use those troll accounts. I can't leave you until I get 5 more. Do. Come on, you guys got troll accounts. Thank you, Rock Gem. Miley OG, Nisi, Jen, Irish Girl, Cork, how you doing, girl? I miss Cork. I miss Nisi too. All right, we need 4 more. Troll account, I'm too lazy for this. Oh, come on, we need 3 more. 3 more. We can do it. 2 more. We got this. We got this. 2 more. 2 more. I haven't seen Cork in forever. I miss old Cork. 2 more. Come on, we can do it. Do it. Do it. Come on. Come on, guys. We can do 2 more. Oh, you see 99? I'm still seeing 98. And they did it. Maybe someone said no. Come on, we need 100. All right, now I see 99. So maybe you see 100? And we can do it. We got this. Do. You got it right. Woohoo! Now I can go to sleep in peace. You already did your other troll account? That's all right. We did it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. And if you haven't already hit that thumbs up, hit it on the way out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Wacky Wednesday. We'll talk about some crazy ass fucking story on the internet, on TikTok, in the world. I'm sure something crazy will happen tomorrow. Rock Gem, thank you so much for the memberships. Now we got to get some more members in Discord so people can talk and they're not all alone. And I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. 101. There you go. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.